Hey guys, it's Pros, and I'm here to tell you, get up my freaking level, darn you! Oh yeah, so we're back with another tutorial, and right now this tutorial is gonna be about shields, medium shields actually. This beautiful shield. So why are medium shields good? Well, let me tell you. This medium shield, not this one specifically, but I always use medium shields in the other games, in all the Dark Souls games and whatnot. And they're actually very reliable, especially when you're having a hard time fighting a strong enemy and whatnot. Just being able to attack and then block instantly, oh, it saved my life a lot of times. But in this game, we tell you the goods and bads about shield. So, medium shields, why are they good? Why are they better than small shields? Why are they better than great shields? But for once, they're slower in parrying than small shields, but their resistance are high. For the guard boost is going to be higher, but this is a medium shield, and I want you guys to understand that in the beginning of the game they give you some crappy shields. They give you like 90 physical, 87, 88, etc., 86, and all that. But once you keep going on and on in the game, you're gonna start getting the physical 100, which is the most important thing. You wanna negate all physical attacks, and that's where everything that's actually nice about medium shields start to come in handy. If some shields, don't get me wrong, if they have physical 90 or something, it means that they are better in another aspect. For example, this one's 44 in lightning, and other shields are like 100. They have like 27 lightning, 32, but some of them are actually okay. So this one's like 32, 28, 19, etc. You get the idea. Some, and that's just one example. You can look at all the stats whenever you got time. I'm not gonna go through all of it because I'm gonna be here all day, man. Anyways. So they're really good with guard boost. That means you can block and you won't lose as much stamina as you would a normal parrying shield, which is like 38 and all that. And the thing is, they're not even upgraded at all. So when you upgrade them, they're actually better. I believe, like this one is actually 24. It goes all the way to 68. This one goes to 54. Like normally it's like 50 and then 54, so you can have an idea how it goes. But the thing I put is quality on this one. So if I actually go to the Ashes of War, and I want you guys to understand this a lot. So let's say I have this. So I put quality, but look how if you put standard, it goes to 61. So when you're choosing all of this, they actually change the stats. Maybe slightly, might not be. But you're like, oh, 54, 61, that's the difference. It's a big difference. It's a huge difference. Trust me. 61 is freaking amazing. But the thing that I want you guys to focus is, if you go to magic, you want to put magic on the shield. So you can see the physical went to 95. And there's a lot of stats that change. And this goes with anything that's magic, poison, etc., they're all gonna be 95. So I want you guys to understand that point extremely good. The thing that makes it good, of the reason why you put magic, fire, and all this other stuff, is because you get attack. Now, if you're using a shield, a lot of us are not gonna use it for an attack. If you are using it for an attack, which is nice in this game, it's very nice. You do a lot of damage. It's pretty decent. Trust me, it's nice. So you can do a lot more damage, and it's actually pretty nice. And you can put like bleed on it, poison, frost, etc. And yeah, you can beat up someone with shields. That's fun. Why not? Amen. You got time? Why not? Have fun with it. Go put a shield on and just start killing people. In Dark Souls games, there were shields that were specially made just to attack with. That's why you always had this shield. Let's see if I find it. This is a great shield, but yeah, like this is a very good example. This weapon is literally made for you to just bash the enemy so you do a lot of damage. That's why it has high attack and all that. But that's a great shield. But we're not talking about that. We don't care about that right now. So now, glad you understand this point. It's very important to know that. So there are specific things about medium shields you need to know. So if you saw my small shield demonstration, the training, the tutorial, whatever you want to call it. So one thing about medium shields that I do dislike, they do not give you any resistance. You can see the resistance on the bottom right. When I go through all the shields, there's not one that highlights for medium shields at all. Not one. If you go to small shields, you can see a lot of them are changing. So medium shields don't have that perk, but that's why small shields are good in that extent. But some shields, for example this one, actually protects you from frost. And it's actually nice, because it actually gives you some resistance to frost. But you can't see it here because they don't really show it to you. But then we have another shield, which is this one. That actually, when your life goes low, you get your HP. When your HP is low, you get your attack and your defense slightly boost. So if you're like dying and you want to make sure somebody dies, it actually increases your attack and defense. So it's actually really good if you're using that shield. This shield, the Albonoric shield, is really good because it actually has magic defense. A lot of weapons, a lot of shields don't have super high magic defense, but the Albonoric shield does, and also the Carrying Knight shield as well. You can see the stats here, the difference, and you can see which one you like better and whatnot. But the thing is, you gotta keep in mind, you pick whichever you want, which is ultimately up to you. Whatever fits your boat, whatever you like better, you pick it and enjoy it. So yeah, you can just pick whichever one. So those are some special shields, and then the famous turtle shell. This one, I love this one. Why? Because this one actually gives you stamina recovery. So if you actually just have it on you like this, you automatically get your stamina. And then if you're using a weapon like two-hand and it's in your back, you're still getting some stamina. If it's not there, you're not gonna get the boost. You need to have the shield out somehow. So if you have it like this, you're still getting that stamina, but you can't see it because I'm not attacking anybody. But it's actually pretty nice. It's not that bad. I actually like it. So now, anyways, let's go over why, and I'll show you why they're good and why they suck after I lock on to that guy. Alright, let me see. This is a bit hard to do. I'll just walk forward. Alright. So I'll get him to come over here now. Oh no. So this one, I actually put a shield bash on it. So it's not even upgraded. So it actually does pretty decent damage. But look, I'm gonna block. You can see the enemies, compared to small shields, they're just bouncing off. That's some of them. But the thing that matters most is they actually have good stamina resistance. So, well, not stamina resistance. It actually has a good guard boost. So, you can actually fight pretty decent with it. So one thing I have for this one, like I said, the shield bash pushes the enemy to the floor. You can attack, you can do some crowd control with it, why not? And enjoy. So the kite shield, what I put on it, I put endure. So, you can see that stamina right now? It's literally, right now it doesn't have the endure, but you saw my stamina go down a lot, right? Now watch this, I'm gonna put the endure, and look at that stamina. It's literally nothing, man. That's the difference. That, like you can see, it's enchanted, and it's just wrecking. And you can do it while you're getting attacked, and there's no disadvantage because you're still blocking. Alright, except in the first 1 second when you're doing that, like split second, if somebody hits you, you're gonna get hit. Don't do it like somebody's going crazy. Don't do it because you're gonna get hit. But normally it's just really good. See, right now I didn't have the shield, I didn't have the ash activated, But when I have it activated, oh, it's just nice, guys. This is beautiful. So for medium shields, I do recommend the indoor because it's really nice. It's basically you made it into a great shield, and it resists magic damage a lot. We can test it with this guy. He's going crazy shooting over here. You can see I'm not just making stuff up over here. So I'm not doing it now. I'm just blocking normally. Now I do this. Oh, well, never mind. I ain't lying, guys. Don't believe me. But we can see how it actually lowers the stamina. So that's actually really good. So the stamina actually gets lower, but apparently the attack won't be as drastic with the indoor because it's mostly physical. So now that we have that in place, so for the turtle, the normal skill that it has is the barricade shield, which is the indoor. It normally comes with the turtle shield, but what I did, I put the no skill because when I'm fighting, the whole reason I have the turtle shield is because I like to use my special attacks on the weapon. For all you people there, the Rivers of Blood, you're gonna love this. I guess I'm gonna regret showing this, but why not? So you can have Rivers of Blood. You can feel like you actually have some defense, but then you can do Rivers of Blood, and you have your stamina come up really fast. So how fast your stamina comes? So normally, if you attack normally, you can see this is without the shield. That's your stamina. So if you actually have the shield out, it actually goes. So I'm not. The heck. I'm still in battle. Come on, I'm still in battle. The guy's right there. Don't worry. Don't be mean to me. There we go. So see that? It's a slight boost, but that slight boost will help you in the future. So that's gonna be really nice. So one thing about this two shields, and I actually did this on purpose. So the Abanoric, I actually put the spell parry because why not? So now I just hit him with this, and I basically have a shield that blocks magic really good, which I'll show you in a second here. I'm just gonna block. See that damage? It's actually better than the other shield. And then you can attack with this, and why not? And just have fun. And then you have this one, which actually gives you more defense. So I actually have higher defense in magic now, which is actually pretty good. 40 resistance to my magic. So it's actually pretty nice, and it heals you and whatnot, and it gives you physical defense too. So it's not just giving you magic defense; it gives you all type of defense. It increases by a lot. Like magic is more like 14 defense. Physical is more like 10 that you get increased. So yeah, it's actually not that bad. And then when you get out, the effect lasts a little bit, so you gotta come back in. So it does last like a second or two. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, you can actually heal and feel like really defensive. And the reason I put it on this shield because it has a nice boost, guard boost, which is actually gonna make this a very nice shield. So one shield that I have. So there is a special ash, which is, a lot of people don't use this, and I don't know why. The Bow of the Indomitable. What this beautiful ash is, any attack that's coming my way, it just goes through me. So I can literally just stand here and no attack will hurt me at all. As you can see, there's a little time gap, so it made sure that you couldn't just literally stand there and just spam it. But any attack that's coming my way, and then you can just dodge out of it, by the way. So you're literally immortal. So yeah, it's like dodge, perfect. So if like there's an attack that's getting on your nerves a lot, Malenia, something like that, you can literally just use this And yeah, it actually makes your life a lot easier. And it actually has a very nice, long time compared to other stuff. So yeah, you can do whatever you want. But yeah, this is actually not that bad. It's actually pretty effective, a lot. And you can put it in a small shield too. So now, as you can see, this is why I like this. So with this, I got my defense, and awesome, it's beautiful, I love it. But yeah, I mean, medium shields are really good to have. And obviously you can spell parry. You can spell parry with this. Oops. Because of the incantation. So yeah, the bad thing is that it will parry a little bit less faster than a small shield, but it's still pretty fast once you get the hang of it. But yeah, you can have a nice defense, not feel threatened. If you block something while parrying, you're not gonna lose as much stamina, which is why medium shields are good in that respect, because it has a higher resistance to attack. Like you won't have like zero stamina when you block with a spell parry, but they're very nice. So yeah, just play around with them. This is why I prefer me. Well, yeah, I used to prefer medium shields in all the other games. I don't prefer them as much now because I do like to parry. I love to parry. It's fun. It's hilarious to me. But yeah, just mess around with it. Learn which shield you like the best. And alright guys, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.